Jen with Lyrical Opposition. Today we're here at the Chabot Theater in Castro Valley about to show the Re-Entrification film for the first time. So we're about to talk to some people, conduct some interviews. So is this your first time watching Re-Entrification?
Yes, it is.
Yes, yeah.
Yes, it is. What did you think about the film?
It was masterfully done. I loved the spoken word. It was, I thought that was really profound, and it was spoken from the heart and from people that kind of had lived it. So I thought that was really, I don't know, that really touched me a lot.
I think that the way the film captured the individual stories, like the personal stories, really highlighted some things that didn't occur to me. One of the stories about a mother being able to have a birthday party for her daughter by finally living in a tiny home and having a place where they could invite people over. That resonated. As a father of 4 children, it's just assumed that we're going to have a birthday party and family and friends are going to come over. So to be able to see that really resonated with me, and kind of made me think that it's something we all need to be responsible for.
Do you feel like having an artistic approach to social justice work really made an impact in the way that you perceive the film?
Yeah, I think so. It's nice to see the way that things can all connect and the way that we can use art to empower and improve things.
An artistic look at life is kind of how I see the world, and so I don't know if I would have been as receptive to a film that's just professors explaining to me why things are, but I think I'm way more open to a story from people who have lived it and how it impacts them, and for that Re-Entrification was really impactful and opens me up to the realities of people who are different than me.
So is there a story within the movie that you feel that you might have resonated with or impacted you differently?
Yeah, I actually think that, I think his name was Jamal. I think his story was really important. Just someone that was obviously so educated, ending up in a situation like that, and then kind of having a positive move forward was really encouraging.
Was it Brandy who, as she's being interviewed, you find out about her past and all, and just to see that she is just trying to make a difference in her community, that was really neat to see.
Thinking about the guy, and I don't know his name, but he really touched my heart, who shared about the fact that he'd gone to college and he had a degree, and and people shared like several things in a row, 2 or 3 things in a row happened, and then they were out on the street, and it makes you realize anybody can be homeless. It's just a lot of things happening at once, negative things in people's lives, and just pulling the rug out from under them.
If you were to invite someone to watch Re-Entrification, how would you describe the film to them?
Oh gosh. Well, I've been trying to describe it to people.
Yeah.
I've been describing it as a film that shows people that are transitioning from homelessness to housed, and showing the differences between, or the difference that being housed can make, and the impact on the community that the current homelessness situation is having, and how it can be helped, because I think a lot of people don't actually know what can help. They just see the homelessness, but they don't know. So yeah.
I would describe the Re-Entrification film to a friend as young local artists telling the stories, telling the story of the Bay Area, the housing story of the Bay Area, and how that has changed in the last several decades through the lens of both art and local voices of marginalized people.
Oh my God, that was the whole description. That was great.
I wouldn't say a word. I wouldn't say a word because I want them to come in with no biases. I want them to come in. I would just say be open and come in with the spirit of wanting to learn, and that's it. Because anything else I say, I think would have them maybe put up some barriers, or maybe have them think a certain way. And I don't think that's where the most powerful effect of the film can land with an audience.
All right, thank you for joining us today at the Chabot Theater for the film Re-Entrification. We'll catch you next time. You're going crazy, Vito. Yo, that was crazy.